Hi, today I will be going over the standard PS2.A forces and motions. And this will be about football collisions. In football, there are two types of collisions. This is tackles and blocks. The forces that two or more football players exert on one another due to massive momentum can be described by the three laws of motion developed by Sir Isaac Newton. Newton stated within his first law of motion that any object of mass at rest will tend to stay at rest, and any object in motion will tend to stay in motion at the same speed and direction, unless acted upon by a force. So in football, the more you would think the more massive football player, which by massive I mean weighs more, is less likely to be slowed down, sped up, or diverted by an outside force, such as the opponent. The first law is often called inertia because the term inertia means the resistant to motion. For instance, the quarterback who desires to score a touchdown when very near the goal line will often use the quarterback sneak. In this scenario, the interior offensive linemen are used to create a massive wall, and this is to block all the defensive linemen so the quarterback can sneak around or over his men who are creating the wall and putting up a resistance. Newton stated in his second law of motion that the acceleration of the object of mass is dependent on net force acting upon the object and the mass of the object itself. Acceleration refers to how rapidly an object is changing its speed with respect to time. Force is the action that speeds mass up, like acceleration, or slows it down, like deceleration. In football, the second law shows that how much force is expended when one player blocks or tackles another. Although weight is usually used when referring to how much a person in football weighs, the player's mass is more important when applied to the second law. Mass is measured of how much matter an object possesses. On Earth, 1 pound of mass is the amount of mass associated with the object that weighs 1 pound. Newton's third law, he stated that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Even though this does not appear with tackles and blocks on the football field, each and every one of them is strictly governed to the fundamental laws of classical physics thanks to Newton's three laws of motion. Thank you.